I'm not really good at showing up on time. You know what I mean? Like, I think one of these times I would set my timer for like 10 minutes and I'd be back in 10 minutes. And I am never back in 10 minutes. I'm always like abnormally late. Does that work? It does not work. I need to play around with this a little more so it looks good when I sit here. Will that look funny? What up? Prince, Max, you're Nick, right? Nick Harris? Don't remember correct. Brother in arms. Nick, did you join the military? Is that your way of letting me know? But I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Have we talked about this? Or Branch? I don't have a good memory. So I believe you that we said we talked about this. I have no memory of talking about this. Navy? No way! I would have remembered you telling me you joined the Navy. I was in the Navy. Yeah, I was the YN. What are you? This is awesome. Holy cow. Bless my soul. Earth was on a roll. I feel like I should have known that. Oh my gosh, how did I forget? Oh no. I was an officer. Oh, you did tell me this. Oh, geez, Nick Harris. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I get it. Yes, I remember. You were in the Navy. Your older brother was also, I think it was your older brother, was also in the military. Now you work as an accountant. Yes. Holy cow. Okay, I'm tracking now. Sorry about that. Yeah, see? Sometimes you need a little refresher, you know what I mean? I forgot to turn my headphones. So we gotta plug me in. Oh my gosh, I can't plug in. There we are. We're plugged in. We're at 4%. That is crazy. Look at that. What's my mouse at? 75%. See, I need to get better at. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We're gonna leave the headset off. We're gonna pretend like we're wearing it, and I gotta listen in really close in order to hear anything because that is very unfortunate. But how has it been? It's been like what game did I play last? That crime game, Mafia, Old Country. Did you see the ending? Yeah. What'd you think about the ending? Because I am definitely on the side of it was a good ending. I wish I'm a happy ending kind of guy when it comes to video games. You know what I mean? Like if you give me a game and I'm playing it and it's like give me a happy ending. You know what I mean? I'm not. You didn't see it? Oh, do, do you mind if I spoil it for you? What happened though? Enzo died basically. I think Enzo was the main character, right? Enzo dies. We killed our fiance's dad and got her pregnant, and then she took off and went to America while Cesare stabbed us. And the thing is, so we had a fight with Cesare, didn't kill Cesare, we let him live. After we let Cesare live, we went. The Don came after me. He tried to kill me. He's like, "You effed my daughter. I trusted you. I loved you." And then we killed the Don after a long, drawn out fight. And then after we killed the Don, um, Cesare sees us and he's like, "Hey, I'm my bad, friend. I forgot. You know, it's you and me till the day we die. You right? We're best friends." And then he stabbed him and kills him. And he says, "I'm so sorry." You know what I mean? And then he goes to the house and then he sees his cousin running away. And then he pretty much gives her cousin like the letters from uh, I want to say his name was Enzo. Like, he gives the letter from us and says, "Get out of here. You don't have anything left here, by the way." And she's like, "No, he's dead." And she was crying, and then she just left and went to Mexico or went to America with her baby, you know. And then that was the end of the game. So very like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no what's the word? Playback. You know what I mean? I love games with like playback features. Like I want a game to make me want to play it again after I've already beat the game. Just reloaded my mess and saw this.
Hey, what's up with Felicia?
She's safe for now. You
He's still
finished
putting
your
up the fire.
story?
Just sent it to Jonah. Wish me luck.
Replay value. That's the word. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
What? What's up?
You know how Mysterio just got out of prison? Well, he's opening a new
That's why I like Borderlands. I'll give Borderlands a try. I'm not gonna lie.
Target.
After I play the first Years of War, I will give Borderlands a try
for like over a year.
Come on, bro.
Don't
because
bro me, bro.
I,
You and Haley are made for each other.
I just like games where I can just play with a bunch of friends.
We'll see. After
And so
Mysterio.
you can be my guide, you know?
Gotta change
Apart from
the
Minecraft, it was the first
Let's
game
go about the party.
apart from that and Fallout. No, no, I like that's why I like JRPGs so much, is because of the replay value in these games. And that's why I also like 100%. I used to 100% all the Spider-Man games that I get because of replay value. You know what I mean?
Hello, I'm Quentin Beck.
It doesn't make any sense for me to buy a game and play it one time and then never play. That's what I do. I'm not gonna lie, as like a streamer, right? I just buy a game, I beat the game on stream, and I'll never go back to it. Like, I wanted to go back to Wukong, and I still think about it all the time, but I don't want to go back to Wukong just because I've already played it on stream.
Excellent. Cool.
But I want games to make me think about that game. You know what I mean? Like Wukong, like Player Obscure.
Come on, come all, and experience.
Exposing himself. Ooh, you got me. Speaking of exposing himself, do you guys remember your like first? Let's say here.
There's a kiosk up ahead.
When you first gained consciousness?
If you enjoy your experience, please tell your friends and feel free to visit one of the many Mysteriums now open.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, my first time that I remember gaining consciousness, I pooped my pants. You know what I mean? Like I was on a walk, walking back home. Hold on. Wow, you were a baby? No, sir. No, ma'am. I was not a baby. Not a baby. I was like 3 or 4. I was potty trained for sure. So, when I was growing up, these are the apartments I used to live in. I used to go to this school like right out here. This was forever ago. And basically what happened when this is Section 8 housing, by the way, in Idaho. This is what Section 8 looks like. Okay. This was the park I played at, yada, yada, yada. I lived in this apartment down here, right? At one point in time, I lived over here another point in time. So now, when we lived over in this, so I'm gonna tell you guys something else, right? Which is kind of funny because now that we're going through memory lane, this right here is a little laundry mat that we used to go to, and in the laundromat room there was a TV with a VCR. There's this guy who I don't know, 4 or 5, and this guy was in here talking to me about. He was telling me that he has a girlfriend. He was maybe 11. He was telling me that he had a girlfriend. She was like either 16 or 32 or 33 maybe. I think yeah, she was 33. He was 11. He had a 33-year-old girlfriend, and he told me that he was about to leave so they can go have sex. And so this is the area where I first had my first sexual education course, right here actually, like on right here. He was on his bike right here, and I was standing right here, and he was talking to me about how he was about to go have sex with his 22 years older than him girlfriend, because he was 11 and his girlfriend was 33, right? So that's when I first found out about sex. I remember going home to my mom's house, like down over here, back to my place, and my mom was watching Days of Our Lives, I think it was, and this guy was gonna go lay down with a girl, and I was like, uh-oh, they're about to have sex. My mom was like, what'd you just say? And I was like, whoa, I know it's bad, but I don't know how bad it was. But I do know how bad it was now because she whooped me, right? But it was right here. That was that first instance. We also used to go in here to like watch Power Ranger movies from time to time. This is where I first watched my first Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movies, and this is where I first watched the first Dino Thunder movie, Power Rangers. In this house right up here, this is where I watched Pokemon. Up one more level. There's another level. Up that last level is where I watched Pokemon 2000. I remember sitting on the floor and crying when Ash died. That's where I first watched that movie. But we're going down memory lane. Right over here, right? This little spot right here is where I learned how to ride my bike for the first time. What happened was basically my older brother was riding his bike with his group of friends, and they were going on this trail, and I was like, I want to come with you, bro. And he's like, nah, man, I don't have no time to be babysitting no kid. If you can't figure out how to ride a bike by the time we get back, you're not coming. And so what happened was I sat here on somebody's bike. I don't know whose bike it was, but I sat here riding the bike, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes by myself. That was the first time I ever touched the bike. And then I was able to successfully balance and ride my bike from there, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I can hang out with my older brother. And that was the encouragement that I had in order to be able to ride a bike. And I don't know what happened, whose bike that was, but I know that I took that bike and I went home with it, and I used that bike to ride my bike every single time I was over here. I don't know whose bike it was, but I basically just stole someone's bike. You know? Over here, I remember I was hanging out with somebody. I was picking my nose, and I got spanked for picking my nose. Not by my mom, by some other Haitian lady. And then, when I was telling you guys, my first actual... That's not me. But I was right here. Basically, where this kid is right here was where I was when I pooped my pants for the first time. And that's where I first gained consciousness. I was like 3, 4 years old, maybe. I was like on my way home, and I pooped my pants right here. And I was like, oh no, I just pooped my pants. And I was like 4, and that's like, I pooped my pants and immediately gained consciousness. You know what I mean? Haitian moms really take care of their own. They really did. Back in the 90s, late 90s, basically every Haitian refugee sent to Idaho went to this area. And so we were in this area with a ton of Haitian people. Now it's become Section 8 for the Sudanese. But Idaho has always been like very big when it comes to like refugees. And we all end up at this apartment complex. You know what I mean? This is Section 8 housing. They're very good homes, I think. Well, back in the 90s, they were great homes. But who knows? But they took care of us. I also remember this guy. He lived in this, let's see here. He lived in this house right about here. And he would always go into the backyard and chokeslam his dog for me and my older brother. And then there's this old man who lived over here in this house. And we used to bully that old man, like by like throwing stuff in his house and stuff like that. Because he'd always leave his front door open. And he hated us with a passion. Yes, and I understand why, because I would have hated me too. Like, who are these little black kids terrorizing me every single day? Throwing stuff in my house. Throwing rocks in my house. Throwing mud in my house. It was us. I feel so bad. If only I knew better, you know what I mean? I wish, and he was relatively old, like, so, and it's been, what, 25 years? So I don't think he's still alive, but sometimes I wish I could go back and apologize, but, 25 years is a long time when you're, when you're old, so. You were the neighborhood bully. I was 4. And it wasn't like I was the neighborhood bully. I just went with my older brother because my older brother used to pick on this guy. And then everybody else from the neighborhood used to pick on that guy. So I just went with them to go pick on the same guy. I don't think I ever actually did anything, but I was always there. There also used to be like this bush right here. And this is the first time I got stung by a bee. And this is where I realized I was not allergic to bees, but I remember getting stung over here and then sprinting all the way to my mom's house. And she took the little bee sting out of my ear. But it was like right here. They got rid of the bush, obviously, because that thing just had so many bees. Dang, 4 years old and running wild. That's what I was doing. You know what I mean? I was a criminal. A little down memory lane. Just as the story is, my first memory was when I pooped my pants when I was walking home. That was my first memory. I gained consciousness as I was pooping my pants.
Around the city, our free trial ends soon.
And I think about that all the time. That's my earliest memory.
to customize your experience.
I'm out here just sharing you with my life story. Things that you guys don't need to know. You guys probably like done your whole day. Guys, what's up, MT? You guys could have gone your whole day not thinking all about like Pop's pooping his pants, and now you guys know.
Ah, yes.
Pop's doo-doo in his drawers.
And we're done.
I wasn't allowed to play outside until I was 7 because I didn't have any siblings around to watch me. They were significantly older than me.
Enjoy the show. Don't worry.
I would say same. Like after we left those apartments, I was no longer allowed to play outside for sure. It was really neat to hear the stories.
If at any time you begin to feel uncomfortable, just let us know. Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Down. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, nice.
I got it now. Ooh, you hear that?
All right, I'm in it. There it is, yeah.
Yeah, you feeling that?
That's what I like. Here it comes, y'all.
Ooh.
Go! All right, let's break this down.
That was fast.
Yeah, we outside now.
Almost didn't miss anything. Clubbing in the Spidey Club.
I can't hear y'all.
Neither can I. We're like family here. I can agree with that.
Bring it home.
We pretty much are. You know what I mean? It's like a good vibe out here. It's got like the community that the ideal community that I would want is the kind of ideal community or the community that we have. You know what I mean? It's like
Let's break this thing down.
we're all friends here. Sorry, I should say we're all fam. In the club, we all fam. You know?
Now we outside. Turn me up some.
How long is the song? Gaming family.
Genki's gotta try this.
I bet Genki got kidnapped. I messed up?
Get ready, y'all.
Please. There we go. Well, maybe family is too deep of a word. More like gaming friends. That's right. Yeah, it's nice that you trust people on the internet with childhood memories. I don't know how I could not trust people with my memories. You know what I mean? Because my memories gotta live on through something. You know what I mean? They can't really live on if I don't talk about them. You know what I mean? Then they just get forgotten about.
Whoa. How did I do that? Where did Lee go? Was that even real? Right now. Analyze later.
What's crazy? Did the spider sense go off? Because
Ow, Beck! You hear me?
Yes, we're having a bit of a malfunction.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, we cannot see you. Can you describe what is happening?
I was rocking the club.
what a move.
Bad guy hurt. I can hold my own. But can't you just pull the plug or something?
It's not that easy. But we are trying.
I guess you're right. You know, if you feel like sharing some of your memories, I'm here to live them for you. You know what I mean? I feel like I have so many memories that I like talking about, but I don't necessarily always talk about them because sometimes I have nobody to talk to them about. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I have Madison, my wife, to talk to these memories about, but sometimes I feel like I bore her with my stories. You know what I mean?
About my future when he was creating my
I probably don't, but it doesn't shake the feeling.
We're almost there.
But I feel like I could just talk people's ear off with all my childhood memories.
Sit tight. Just a few more moments.
But Pops, you're in YouTube. That's what YouTubers do. What do you mean? They talk about their stories?
Beck said this was my custom dream come true. Maybe more like a nightmare.
Ooh, that was what a hook. Ooh. I remember when I first gained consciousness. I'm listening.
These new powers. There's the mixer.
Get to it. Fast. I think if you finish the song, you might hit a break point in the program.
Uh-oh.
There. You should see an exit. Make your way to the...
Okay, time to go.
What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I am very sorry.
I don't remember gaining consciousness, but I recall my earliest memory.
What happened? Until then,
What was your earliest memory?
Miles.
You guys all have like an internal dialogue, right? Everybody has one of those. But like your internal dialogue was never like, oh, crap, I'm thinking right now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like my internal dialogue was always like 20 years older than myself. I was eating ice cream and I dropped it and an army jet went over my head.
Guys, this is my best friend Harry. He just got back from overseas, and he's starting up a new research foundation.
You mean we're starting up a new research?
I don't have a single memory before consciousness.
Good to meet you.
New job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out.
Shall we?
Actually, that thing back there really messed my head up. Can we do
You were a military brat?
Okay. Nice meeting you, Harry.
Yeah, you too.
Oh. Honestly, I think, yeah, you were, Nick. I'm pretty sure he told me he was.
You good?
Good guess.
Yeah. Actually, I'll catch up with you later.
Hey, we should really check in on Miles. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Well, they seem nice. Not too bad they're gonna miss out on the best night of our lives, huh?
Oh, we're back.
All right, here's the plan. Tonight is the greatest hits album of our childhood. In the top
How come we didn't check on Miles?
each of our favorite attractions.
You probably had a great day, Prince. Ice cream jets, what more can a little boy want?
Welcome. All right, let's do this. Step right up. You have no
What was it,
idea
90s?
you're up against.
Video games?
Good luck. You'll need it.
Now, Pete, you got this.
All right, players. Fingers on the trigger, eyes on the target.
It was so random.
And they're off. The Great Coney Island Open returns after 3 years, and our returning competitors seem to be in the highest of spirits.
Harry, what are you doing?
Distracting you. Duh. Not that it's working.
Oh, that's dirty.
Go, Pete!
Someone's beating me.
Inside?
I don't root for cheaters.
Ooh, burn.
Oh my gosh, I gotta make sure I didn't
The
lose.
returning champion keeps his crown. Hold up. You guys want your prize?
Oh, we're good, thanks.
I'd look good in a crown.
I remember was rolling myself in a blanket when I was maybe around 3 years old. I thought it was the funniest thing.
Next on our top 3, MJ Watson featuring the Speed Demon.
You know what's crazy?
Yes! Let's hit the other rides and games on the way. If we do enough of them, we can win something from the prize booth. I knew I read that.
We really gotta hit all these things too. I want to. I'd like to win all these
Terrifying as I remember.
prices. We're at 30% on the charge.
Don't let him shame you, MJ. He's just scared.
You know I'm sensitive about my fear of heights.
Knock him down is calling our name. Knock him down.
What's not?
Heard pyramids are the most stable structure. Let's test that out.
I know somebody who blew $20 trying to knock him down.
Yeah.
Let me see if I.
Not supposed to be able to do that.
I'm Spider-Man.
One more down.
My bad.
Okay, you two go get declared soulmates.
My brother was in the military too, and I'm not completely out of the military.
Soulmates, huh?
It's just something I can't talk about.
What is this thing?
You're not completely out of the military. It's weird. I want to say IRR, but if you're saying you're not completely out of the military, the reserves of the IRR is what I had in mind. But if you gotta talk about it,
No
you gotta talk about it.
Maybe that you should move in with me?
Or maybe that everything's too up in the air to think about it yet?
Yeah.
Spectacular. Oh. Uh-oh. Dead in the water.
Oh, that can't be right.
What is this thing reading anyway? Our body temperature?
Or our skin's pH?
Highly doubt it's that sophisticated.
Over here, let's do this one next.
That's crazy. Now she's probably gonna break up with me.
Another stamp for our ticket. Go-karts, anyone?
Wait, you're driving?
My father was a mix of different branches of the military. I knew somebody who like hopped in different branches of the military. Like he was Army, and then he went from Army to Navy. And I was sitting there like, why? And then I knew a guy who went from Navy to Marines. People that went from like blue to green, Crow Brown and stuff like that, or just hopped around all the branches. Oh, you mean your entire family, not just brother? Tombstone.
Is that Tombstone? What is he doing here?
Looks like he's a mechanic and saving the day.
Thanks for pulling me out, man. That could have been really bad.
Maybe we should try the roller coaster.
Tombstone was a villain, but looked like he's reformed.
Stereo? This park really is a magnet for reformed supervillains.
Yeah. Come on. We still have a little more memory lane to walk down.
From Navy, Air Force, Army, Marines.
Oh, guess we can't go through this way. Clean up aisle. This aisle.
Come on. Let's try and sit up front.
You didn't want to join the military? Empty?
After you.
Such a gentleman.
Doing okay?
I'm really nervous.
Don't worry about it.
Raise your hands.
What are the chances the person
My grandma always favored my uncle, the Air Force, because she thought they were smarter.
I mean, it would be one heck of a meet cute.
That's mean.
What are you two whispering about up there?
Just reminding MJ to keep her hands inside the vehicle at all times.
What, at the top yet? Oh. My twin was a military med. What's the military med mean? Like military medicine? Or military doc? Why is it giving me the option to cheer and stuff? I can't even see Harry. Medical? I wish I joined the military as like a corpsman. I wish it was, you know what I mean? It would have been more transferable into like a degree path that I wanted. Now I'm a business administration, but I could have gone to like nursing or something. You know what I mean? Look up. Put your hand. Ew.
Right?
I needed that. All right, fearless leader. What's next?
Our last showcase of the night.
The muscle up.
Oh, you know it, baby.
For a second, that
That bell
it seemed almost as if Harry was trying to make the moves on my girl.
coming back.
I think this will be the year.
Two of my cousins are in the military for the benefits and became doctors. They have very good benefits.
Pardon me.
That was so awesome. Did you guys still smell it?
Wow. Oh, Miles gets to see these. Haley's got some talent.
Expert color theory at work here. Feels familiar, yet modern.
Well, somebody remembered a thing or two from AP Art.
Happened if you hadn't chickened out about throwing it.
If I could have done it over again, you know, and like,
To ride the carousel.
I probably wouldn't have changed anything.
The saddest thing I've heard all day.
I'll be sure to bring it up in therapy.
Aside from my degree path, because I probably would have graduated a year ago, so I would have been done with my master's by now. But
Who, Jonah? Nothing. Not a word on my article yet.
Still can't believe he's your boss.
Let's just find something to hit. Ugh, smells incredible.
Hey, Harry. Want to get that chili dog you were craving yesterday?
Oh, man, not after that coaster ride. My stomach's rumbling as much as that rickety track.
Excuse me.
where are we going? Oh,
Muscle up. Muscle up.
play Muscle Up,
Muscle up. Muscle up.
which is right there.
All right, all right.
I mean, Kathy's gone. She's just.
I should play the other prizes, no? That's what I can run. I gotta go hit all the other games. Bob, the military benefits from the GI Bill to the VA loan is worth it for students at a high school that aren't sure what they want to do. 100% I agree, but it's also worth it in more sense than that. Essentially, because if you join the military, you get your GI Bill, right? Yada yada yada. When you become a disabled veteran, which is basically at any point that you get out the military under honorable circumstances, you then have your kids' school also paid for. For an example, with me being a disabled vet, my daughters are also entitled to go to school, and they get like a stipend of about $1,500, and they'll get their entire school paid for under, I think it's the Chapter 33. It's called DEA. So it's super beneficial because now, you know, like I don't have to save up for my kids' college. Chapter 33 DEA. Chapter 33 is not DEA. Is it chapter 35? Yeah. Chapter 35. Da 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 da. But if they're full time enrollment, they get about $1,500, and then they get the rest of their school paid for. So basically, right now, my kids are set. Their our colleges are all taken care of until they're 25, and you see that they also do on the job trainings, apprenticeships, stuff like that. Uh, uh, this is me. If you're the spouse or child of a veteran who has died, is missing, or has a permanent or in total service connected disability, this is basically every single person in the military. Everybody is going to be considered permanent. How did I leave the Navy? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, I left for educational purposes. So I got out like 3 months early, 2 months early. I got out on September 9th when I was supposed to get out October or December 9th for educational purposes, so I could go to school. Uh, but I left under honorable conditions. Like, I just did not re-enlist. What happened was I wanted to leave the military, or I wanted to stay in. I did, and I wanted to, but I wanted to come back to Idaho so I could do some time out here because my wife's parents were getting old, and I had my daughter, and I had just deployed my second time, and I was like, I'm missing out so much of her life, and I don't want to miss out on some of her life. Let me go, to the NOS Boise, do some time out there. And my detailer was like, NOS Boise, I hear you. How do you feel about Washington, D.C.? And I was like, no, I can't do Washington, D.C. And it's like, I got to be closer to like the West Coast, if anything. I should have rephrased that. Please do. Because that way I can answer your question. But yeah, PNT, permanent total. So if you're in the military, yada yada yada. Oh, that's also something that you can tell to all your vet siblings and or family that their kids also have the stipend that they're entitled to as long as they've applied for VA benefits. Because then if they applied, they should wait. Dang, did it disappear? I was gonna do a don't know, but I guess I can no longer do so. Maybe. Did you do a don't? I didn't. We can't donate to me anymore. No donos. Am I still streaming? Am I still? You still trying to get the Dell? When did you send that? How come I didn't see that? The super chat button vanished. Oh, did it really? Hmm. Did I just get demonetized while streaming? I already answered your question. Good, good, good. Maybe because I'm not logged into my AdSense. Your channel will not monetize until you verify your identity. What are you talking about? In AdSense payments, then click verification. That is great. What? Let me see here. AdSense. I feel like I verified my identity so much. Google AdSense. Click payments, then verification check. Click payments, then verification check. Payments, verification check. Because we couldn't complete the verification process. Take action. Dude, this is annoying. Provide some info about yourself to continue. Hold on. Oh, it wants me to take photos. Do I have my wallet on me? I do not. Speaking of, I'm gonna go back to streaming here for the game. But look, I got my degrees in the mail. Yeah. You see that? Now I can go have a campfire in the backyard and stuff. Wow. But yes, I might have to do that off stream. I didn't know that was an issue. I think it's because of all the war in Ukraine, honestly, and they are making me. They're forcing me to verify myself, which is crazy because I have. So it is an off-stream task. I just gotta make sure that I do it. I don't have my notebook in here, so I can't write it down. So verify yourself, sucker. All right. Congratulations on your hard work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll have it fixed by the next time I stream, though.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I might be getting ahead of myself, but I'm seeing a lot
Oh,
of
wait.
Spider-Man stuff around recently. Is there something there?
Morph suits are pretty affordable.
Yes. See, that's why I hired you. Innovative thinking.
So it's settled then. This year's theme: the gang becomes heroes.
I want to get the prize.
On your left.
It's basketball.
Ready for round 2, Pete?
One of us has to be.
On. Swish, bish.
Never knew you were so into basketball, Harry.
With all this energy I've had lately, I'm into everything. Oh, there he is.
Did he miss?
Yes! Show him out, Pete.
I'm lame. The only game I play now is SimCity. I've never been able to play. Oh, I met.
Ouch. Wow, embarrassing.
Don't let him get to you, Pete.
Not bad. Not bad.
Another one's
No way did I just do that. I sold that last shot. I've never been able to play a Sims game because whenever I became a kid in the Sims community, the only thing you could do is go to school, and there's nobody else that lives with you. So I had trouble being able to pay my bills as a kid, and so I'd always lose or be broke.
How did I let you talk me into this?
Ah, stop and smell the popcorn.
How can you think about food right now?
You know me. I have many talents.
Sure.
Where's what's her name? Oh, the.
With the spinning vertigo ride out of the way?
Forgot how much
I play the build that I created things. I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, and that's all I did. I would build like so many different types of like tycoons and stuff like that, and then I would like go to church while I left my like city all day just being taken care of. I had the janitors doing everything, the maintenance guys, the food, the roller coasters, make so much money, you know what I mean? And then I would just let it run. That used to be what I did.
Really hasn't changed a bit.
Yeah, a little worn down, but the endorphins are the same.
Wonder if the food is.
I need a drink.
Sure smells like it.
Are we already back to the low battery sound? That was so fast. We're at 18%, which isn't that bad.
The last hot dog you
I-
ate gave you food poisoning.
Oh, yeah.
The one I play is just building cities and going to wars. I've never heard of that. I know I'm vanishing. I was trying to get my coffee. At this hour, isn't it like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock for you right now?
Hey, Pete. This is the best night of my life.
Hey, Harry. Me too.
I want to have my birthday here this year. I didn't think I'd get any
You know what I
of
mean?
those.
There'll be plenty, buddy.
Oh.
That was great.
Oh no, I just get my coffee around this time. Either iced or hot coffee when I get off. Oh yeah, work?
Sorry.
I'll come over here and direct you. A little this way. Closer. Right. All the way over.
At least alternate controls this time, like this.
Is it stuck?
Of course it is.
All right, Hydras. Come out wherever you are.
Kind of dark.
Gotcha.
What? They're not pigs. They can't exactly threaten to blow their houses down.
Have you ever considered, like, I don't know, not dropping sass?
I have not, thank you very much.
Yes. Take that, you stupid Hydra.
Yo, MJ. You good?
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, MJ. Show those Hydras who has opposable thumbs.
What's that? 40.
Whew, I really needed that.
So, whose face were you picturing? On the moles? Classic.
Thank you.
It was totally Jonas, wasn't it?
Whoa, only one more and that prize is ours.
I got Flying Mantis.
So much smaller now.
Oh, there it is.
Tickets were so much cheaper 10 years ago.
But kitty allowances made it hurt twice as much.
True.
Oh no, I stay on Steam and game. If you had me added on Discord, you would probably see me having something loaded up all day. I'll check it out. I haven't been on Discord in a long while.
I'll go on all the rides. That one? Look at that turn. You go first.
How's it feel?
Never mind.
Weirdly high. Or do you mean being this handsome, this charming?
Being Peter.
Being Peter is nice. I think we could both use more nights like this.
Yeah. We always say we will, but
Where's Harry?
let's pinky promise this time. Just not right now. Too high.
All right. Postponed pinky promise.
Welcome back. I was just doing something for a client. At this hour?
Huh, needed that.
It's so relaxing up there.
All right.
That's all of them. Let's go collect our bounty.
That one's closer.
I bet I can make this at home.
What a night, huh? Perfect weather, smell of hot dogs, people laughing.
Do you think he's mentoring Miles and then he's just gonna retire and no longer be Spider-Man?
Pretty sure that's a plane.
Or be Spider-Man on the weekend?
Now that you mention it, we don't get out enough.
Well, hey,
Like by this time or something like that, Peter's been like Spider-Man for like a decade, you know what I mean? So he's just like, oh, I'm tired of being Spider-Man. And so now that I have someone to take over for me, you're going to take over for me. Kind of not really giving him a choice.
now that I'm back, it can be like old times. Just the three of us.
Maybe because there's so many cool mods, I could make a steampunk one.
Fred. Sorry, my head's all over the place.
Oh. This is my prizes. Okay, we'll go with this.
Looking good, Pete.
You know I'm never taking this off, right?
You're gonna wear that to the office.
Co-founder approved.
Sorry.
Now here's a strapping young lad. Welcome. Who's up first?
Pete, come on.
I'm.
Nice. Take it easy, Harry. Don't hurt yourself.
The only thing that's gonna
I like the steampunk look.
Boys, you're both pretty.
This is where we find out that he's Venom.
Sorry. Okay.
That's crazy. I like how Peter's not suspicious.
Harry, that was something else.
Yeah, I have no idea how I did that.
Okay, how about we do something more...
Bob, so you're gonna start playing scary games during Halloween? Unfortunately, I will be playing scary games during Halloween. Depending on, but I think I have like a solid week, and I'll be able to play scary games. But yes, for the entire month, essentially, will be all scary games.
Isn't it crazy that in another universe I wouldn't be here with you guys? I'd just be
Yay! Don't say yay.
gone. Dead, I guess, or still in treatment.
But can you believe it? In October, it would have been officially a year since you've been stopping by, saying hi throughout the streams, Croissant, and well, not Croissant, but UM.
Go see if I can win a couple more unicorns.
I've been streaming consistently for like a year now. And after I verify my account, maybe they'll start pushing my channel more. October 6th is your birthday? We're 31 days apart.
You look really happy.
It's funny.
That's a cosmic celebration, I agree.
I feel like I'm getting one too.
No, I'm not human. Might be something you might like. I know. I saw Corey playing it today and Cub Scouts playing it today. Who else I see playing it today? But I think those were just the two. When I was like, shoot, that's gonna be something I have to play pretty soon.
You're gonna be an editor.
Don't forget to shout out AIM in the 6th.
Hunters and scorpions and explosions. Oh my. Jonah posted the new best.
Wait about Croissant in the 6th.
MJ,
It already has 5,000 views.
Don't forget to shout out Prince on the
It's a
6th.
different kind of story. Win his trust somehow.
I'm not doing much on like shout out.
you always do.
Your undying support.
Thanks.
Sure. And hey, if you need some help from your
Yeah, Prince makes sense.
Spider-Man, I'd say we make a hell of a team too. Even if I do forget the shade.
Yeah, it's Prince's birthday. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. You know what? I don't know if you guys know this, but my wife is white, right? I don't know if I made it any like more obvious. But today I was giving her a kiss, and I was just like, I noticed that my lips eat her lips when we kiss. You know what I mean? Like it's like, you know what I mean? Just another day. I'm getting older.
Tombstone.
What's crazy? He's how casual he just jumped off.
Craven's Goon Squad, huh? Which supervillain are you hunting?
What does he do? Did you just always in the suit?
Tombstone?
Don't let the spider get in our way. Take him out.
Didn't expect to see me? Well, the feeling's mutual. One night off. That's all.
thin versus thick is the question in a lot of subjects. You mean you have the full lips? I'll be 35. Dang. I turned 30 this year. I don't know. What's that J. Cole song?
Tombstone can handle himself. Can't take the whole of us. Can't let them hurt anyone who hasn't gotten out of the park yet. Oh no. Harry! Come on, Harry, pick up, pick up.
Hey, it's Harry. Leave a message.
MJ, Harry isn't answering his phone.
35 is the new 25. You know what? I could agree with that statement because me being 29, I still feel 25.
You know I don't go anywhere without my Simkarian sidekick.
Is that what you call your safe?
I remember my mom being my age, or like 29, and her talking about her back hurt all the time. It's like the other, I don't know, our parents' generation just didn't age well. I shouldn't say that. Madison, I'm sorry. Pops, eat your lips, girl. Is she here? Did she say something in chat? I just didn't see it. She probably is here. But she's doing laundry. Our parents worked hard so we can have a very easy and relaxing life is what it seems like. But then also our parents worked so hard that we're worse off than our parents. I think millennials are the first generation where... Madison, that's her name. That is my wife's name.
They're moving in on the raceway. That's where Tombstone was working. He's tough, but so are these guys.
Oh, poor guy. Dude, there's so many. What is this one? You learn something new every day. What did you think your name was gonna be? Haley?
MJ, found Harry?
Not yet, but I saw Mysterio. Craven's Goon Squad doesn't seem to be interested in him. Like, at all.
And they must only want Tombstone. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah. I'll keep looking for Harry.
She's been on the pass. She's Ivory to Pop's Zebedee. Oh, shucks. She definitely holds me down. You know, don't let this beast out. Oh my gosh. Wait, is Prince black too? I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know you were a Black Prince. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like that's the kind of audience I attract. Nice ethnic folk. No, that sounds so bad. That sounds way worse than I intended it to be. But that's like, I don't know. I think the majority of my audience is black. There's nothing wrong with being mixed. You're still black, unfortunately. Well, oh my gosh, I don't mean unfortunately either. I'm at thought in like the eyes of the average American, you're always going to be seen as black. I live in Idaho, and you have no many times how many times I've had to explain to somebody how they could tell the difference between a black person and a mixed person. I feel like I'm making it so worse, and I'm not even meaning it to make it sound like that. But like, I remember talking to my friends about some guys, and then they'll be like, "Oh, that person's black," and I'll be like, "Oh, actually, I mean, or sorry, yeah," and they're mixed. And then they'll be like, "How'd you know they were mixed?" And I was like, "Well, look at them." You know what I mean? They just look mixed. Pops is an Oreo. Something on my closet racist. I'm playing yet again. I mean, sure I'm covering that out, but
These nets are no joke.
Get rid of this fight.
I'm a very, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I didn't live in Idaho, but I like living in Idaho because it's like one, where I grew up, where we refugeed from, and then like two, it's safe for the kids, you know what I mean? So I don't have to worry about anything. Like, I haven't locked my front door. I have not locked my front door in the past 3 years, maybe. And I leave my back door open whenever I go to work. Because of the area I live in. And if I could do that in like New York City, I'd live in New York City. You know what I mean? Raised in Potato Land. Also true. I know it's a blessing. Imagine if you're raised in Florida in Section 8 Haitian area. I know I'd be a criminal. I don't mean that like aggressively either, but I have family down over there in Florida. You know what I mean? Like, there's oh my gosh, there's a meme in the Haitian community too. Between Florida Haitians and New York City Haitians. Like, a good example of a Florida Haitian is Kodak Black, and then the New York Haitian would be Wyclef, and they're, you know what I mean. so hold on. They're like two different breeds. Here's a good enough picture. I tried to click on it, but it didn't go up. But you know, it's New York Haitians, Florida Haitians. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not that far off. I should move. I've been thinking about it anyways. I currently live in Florida. Where do you think about going? And me, I'm blessed. I live in Idaho, so you know. My dad went to Pennsylvania. I always wondered what life would have been like if I stayed with my mom and dad stayed together. But then I think about if I was any what's it called? if I was in Philadelphia or York, or sorry, with the, if I was with the other Haitians and on the East Coast, I would have been a criminal. You know what I mean? Because that's what ends up happening to all of them.
You just worry about breaking through that net. You and me both, Lonnie. But these guys, his boss wants you dead. He's a hunter, and he's making supervillains his prey.
Guessing he's not open to a call from my parole officer about how I turned my life around.
Since he's already killed Scorpion, probably not.
Oh my gosh, dude. Honestly, Idaho was high on the list, but you're selling it to me? All right, now I gotta rephrase that question, I guess. Am I selling Idaho to you as in making it sound like a good thing, or am I selling Idaho as in making our state look bad? Because it could go either way.
Try, Spidey. We're ready this time.
Prince, Idaho's gotten expensive due to the protection of Washington State, basically the West Coast. Actually, yes and no. It's gotten. Washington is still cheaper, right? Like the coast of Washington is still cheaper. It's just Meridian and Boise, the Boise area, the Treasure Valley is what's them of what's the word? California. And so because the Treasure Valley reminds them of California, they decided to just come here and just buy out all our land. Is someone alive? Oh. I'm from Cali and it's freaking expensive. Yeah, the people from California, you know, done ruined Idaho's lives. All they did was sell their homes, millions of dollars, and then buy houses out here just full on cash, driving up our prices. You know, making life expensive for us. East West Coast have their own beautiful. Why are they riding a ride?
It's gonna be okay.
Like, why are they riding a ride when all this stuff is going on? Like, why are they on the roller coaster? That's what I want to know. But nothing beats West Coast. Yeah. Oh no. I messed that up. Unfortunately, I didn't need to. Because I wasn't paying attention, so I just had to. Let's just do that part over. You know what I mean? Oh shoot! I should have thought, because like, what if that's gonna reset me all the way to where I don't need to be? Oh. Is Venom gonna come save the day, or is you should go watch the state of Idaho? I think you should check out Idaho. It's very nice out here. I don't think I could ever move. I can't do this both. That was quick. That Mary Jane. I have a few friends in Idaho and family. Yeah, see, you got no reason not to move out here. Just stay out of your family. Especially if you can afford it. It's a very safe community. Very beautiful. Luxurious trees. We have the best trees. City of trees is what they call us. I think they do call Boise the city of trees, though. But keep in mind the West Coast politics, considering you moved from Florida. Florida, if I remember correctly, is a swing state who tends to lean conservative. Boise is a very progressive city, and then the rest of Boise is very conservative. However, when it comes to the conservatives out here, they are the nicest people. They are the nicest group of people. But they will defend racists. But they themselves, you just gotta meet them. You know what I mean? Like if I was in public and anybody called me like the N-word, I would never see a group of white people run to my defense so fast, or group of white people so fast to like shut down racism or defend me in any sense of the word. But they don't always understand what racism actually looks like. So it's like it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? I've checked out the laws, see what's different too. It's hard to explain Idaho. You know, I like it though. Let's all move to Idaho. Honestly, they would love us all out here too. Like if you've met a conservative, here's a good way to explain it, okay? Idaho is an area where they only necessarily push Idaho or conservative agendas, right? So you don't really get to see any of the other side of the media. So when you do see the other side of the media, it is what Democrats look like, and what the Democrats look like to Idahoans are basically a bunch of racist, what was it? Trans, blue-haired people just yelling at them, and that's what they assume that all conservatives are, and baby killers. Okay, that's what they assume all Democrats are, right? Every single Democrat, and that's what they believe every single Democrat is like, right? Truly, heart and soul, that's what they believe. But then you go talk to them, and they're like, "Oh, we love black people." My hair, yeah. I'd be walking around sometimes, and I'll get so many compliments of like, "Oh, we love your hair. We like your skin tone. Oh my gosh, you glisten." Yada yada yada. This one guy came up to me last weekend, and he said, "Boy, you look like T-Pain." He thought it was a compliment, but I was like, in my head, I was like, dude just said I look like every other generic black person with dreads. But he meant that as a nice thing. That's what I'm saying. They don't realize what they're saying is insulting, but they definitely mean, they have nothing but good intentions. You know what I mean? I guess that's the best way I could put it.
Was that?
Yeah.
If I had more than a girlfriend, maybe I would. You can date out here. So every female out here is one of two. You're either gonna get a blue-haired, goth girl, or you're gonna get a girl that likes horses. Madison, I just lucked out, is neither. Pop, does Madison have a sister or cousin for Prince? No. I don't know how to say this. So I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. Maybe this is just me because I'm biased, but I think Madison, if not 20, is 40 times attractive than any other person in your family. You know what I mean? So, but the dating scene out here for black people is bountiful.
Hang on.
And I mean that as in like mixed women, white women, Asian women, Mexican women, bunch of women.
Okay, we gotta talk.
You know?
You, Spider-Man.
I know. But first, what are those things coming out of you?
I think it's my treatment.
Are we weird about that? Dating Madison's sister? Yeah.
Dr. Connor said it's some kind of self-learning exosuit.
So, sometimes you just know too much, right? You know more than you should know about someone's family. And when you know too much
Right?
for someone's family, you're just like, I would never recommend that. You know what I mean? Just like,
Sorry. I guess I still gotta figure out how this thing works.
Well, it's a real shame neither of us has a state-of-the-art science lab to run some tests.
I'll go make sure the coast is clear. Meet you there?
Give me a call when you're ready.
honestly, it's scary dating nowadays. Someone may seem nice, then you find out the other side of them. It's like a split personality. That's why I always recommend you date someone for about a year or like become like be in a relationship for a year or two before you decide to move in with them. You know what I mean? If they give you any red flags before you move in with them, you know, don't. Choice is probably good to say. Probably a good start. I disagree. I feel like the worst place to find a partner is at church. Like I understand finding someone that loves God just as much as you do, right? But not all Christians are good people, and I wholeheartedly believe that. You know what I mean? Like, you strongly disagree? You strongly disagree with me, Max? That's fine, I think, right? I don't know. I retract this church statement. Oh, with them.
Hey, I just saw what happened at Coney. What was that?
Well, remember my friend Harry?
It's
Yeah?
Ooh.
That was him? How?
What was I saying?
No idea.
Like, for example, how do I say this respectfully? I'm not gonna say, politics, okay? Conservatives have taken over like the whole political agenda, right? However, what the average conservative believes is kind of hateful. And I feel, I'm gonna say this, I don't mean that like, no, that's not what I meant. I don't mean it's hateful. I meant sometimes the way, with the Charlie Kirk situation, for example, a lot of my conservative friends were upset that their pastors did not speak about the Charlie Kirk situation, as they feel like their pastor should have been more aggressive instead of saying something more neutral, Switzerland and passive like. They believe that the pastor should have got more angry, and that's what they believe pastors should do. I'm on the other end. I feel like pastors should be the peacekeepers and stuff like that. And because I know I'm like that, it's like one of those things where I believe that people who go to church can tend to show their true colors in a lot aggressive of a manner. Not saying church is bad. I'm just saying dating within the church sometimes is a little scary. You know what I mean? I just realized some people I know from church can be gossipy and hypocritical. Hypocritical is the word I was looking for. Hypocritical is the word I was looking for.
I think it's this treatment he's been.
But they are all also very, very gossipy. When I used to go to church with my mom, we went to the Saturday church, and that's what they did all day.
Man, how many times have you said that and meant it literally?
Like when I was a kid, I remember going to church, and this one lady used to just talk about my mom's kids nonstop, like me included. She was talking to my older brother. They all loved my older brother, so nothing but good things. But every other one, just me and my younger brother, they would just talk poorly about, to the point where I stopped going to church because of how much they talked about me. You know what I mean? I felt like I got to a point where I felt like the way they talk, how much they talk about me, is affecting my mom's ability to stay and work with the church, and I did not want that for her because I know how much my mom is a God-fearing woman. So I ended up having to like leave that church just so my mom could, you know, focus on church instead of how many people are talking about her children. You know what I mean? How many God-knowing people are here? Because I want to know how many people read the Bible. I feel like it's... It should be everyone. Like, I don't know. That's sad, Pops. Yeah. I used to go to church 5 days a week, yeah? Like, I went to Monday, I had this thing called Awana that I went to. Wednesday, I had my Bible studies. Friday, I had this Friday night worship. Saturdays was because we had this church that was Seventh Day Adventist, and then I had church on Sunday, obviously. Church didn't exist. That's my bottom line. I 100% agree church should not exist. I feel like church is a pocket grab. And I could go on. Okay. So why I quit going to church. I think I told this story before, but I'm not sure if I told the story before. But the reason I stopped going to church is because I remember the last church I went to, my pastor was didn't do anything else. He was just a pastor. His dad was a pastor, and his dad was giving him the church. Okay, he has no other job. But I remember when he first became a pastor, what he did was he went out and he bought a all black brand new Camaro, and then he bought a crotch rocket, which is a motorcycle, and then he brought his wife an all black new Jeep, and they just put a down payment on their new house, stuff like that. And meanwhile, like my mom, right, was sitting there giving 10% to God. And at the same time, not knowing what we're going to eat for meals. My mom at the time, she made what, $10 an hour, I want to say. You know what I mean? And then she was also getting paid per month, right? So she was making like less than $1,000 a month, right? And she had 4 kids. And so she's paying her 10%, you know, giving her 10% to God and everything like that. While this guy is just sitting there, like, maybe I think she made like $1,400 a month, but she's giving like her 10% every month, religiously giving her 10%. And then this guy buys all this brand new stuff, and then I'm just like, I don't understand, why would your pastor go out there and buy all these lavish items, and then turn around and talk about not buying lavish items while there's members at their church, like my mom being one of them, who is not able to figure out what she's gonna be, what the kids are gonna be eating for the rest of the week. You know what I mean? Like, we were going to food boxes every week, the kind of family. You know what I mean? And so with us going to food boxes, I know for a fact that church did not host any food boxes. So where was all the money going? Was it just to go on to like keep the electricity on? Because now what was going on was that they were doing all this stuff, spending all this money. My mom was part of the giving them that money, and then on top of that, they're not taxed for all this money that they receive, so you're paying out these pastors. You know what I mean? And so, like, what kind of pastor should be able to show up to church and a brand new car talking about how we shouldn't be spending money like this? You know what I mean? How finances are a sin and stuff like that. That's why I hate hypocrites. You know what I mean? That's like my biggest thing, and that's why I'm misspending church funds. I don't even know if he was misspending church funds or if he was essentially overpaying himself. You know what I mean? So that's why it was like very big to me, and I was just like, I'm done. I had stopped going to church that same day. I just quit. Like I was going, like I said, I was going to church 5 days a week, and I stopped instantly. Out of the Bible sporadically, I'm not well versed. So there should be Prince. Same here. And while I'd say I was more active in the church in the past, I no longer go through. Go though. I do still mind the word, though I don't read like I used to. It's same here. Bro, and my thing is, God said not to build temples to worship Him, and that's church's whole thing. No, I agree. Tis why, in one way, I act like how my mom describes my great grandma. Why be rich if all it brings is evil? I won't be rich, though I'd say I would try to do good with it. 5 days a week is more than I went. It was, but like I'm telling you, when I was young, I was a devout Christian. I would rather spend every single day in church than, at home back then, until I realized, I don't know, there's so much things in the Bible that I disagree with. Not that, sorry, I should say that. Not so many things that the Bible has stated today that people do today that I disagree with, right? Like the entirety of the Mormon religion, I disagree with as a whole. One, because John Smith, whatever his name is, John Smith said, and quote, black people are descendants of Cain. That's why they're black. God's punishing them. You can have multiple wives, right? And that's written in the Bible, the Mormon, whatever Bible. And then they turn around and be like, actually, let's go back on those things right there, because those aren't true. But like, if it's written in the Bible, it's written in the Bible that you're preaching to everybody. How can you pick and choose it from what your Bible says to preach to other people? And that's what I have same problem with Christians, is why preach half the context of the Bible and not the other half context of the Bible. Like, you talk about some things in the Old Testament that are not okay, and some things in the New Testament that are not okay, but then you talk about them at the same time as like they are both okay. Yo, I'm back. Kills 24. Should I know the name? I feel like I should.
Trying to blow up a gas truck?
Welcome back, though. Completely true.
Hey, Pete!
Now you're fine?
You okay?
Come on. Let's see what else this thing can do.
What are you doing?
Emma?
Science, buddy. I'm doing science. So, Spider-Man,
Most people forget my name.
not your best friend?
I don't forget a lot. You know what I mean? Especially if you hear frequently. If you tell me something about yourself, I try to remember everything. You know what I mean?
You're tutoring, he's the other one?
A lot happened while you were in that tank.
Trust me. I know. Nice and gentle.
Whoops. Yeah. I'm gonna make some coffee.
Are you new here, Kill?
It's gonna be a long night.
Damn it.
I never know who Arya is nowadays. I know she changes her name like every other day. But speaking of Arya, we haven't seen Game and Watch Fanny in a while too. That's crazy.
What the hell happened here?
we were just
Stanley was on.
experiments.
Was he here today?
Dr. Connors.
Maybe he took the day off.
No. He doesn't take days off.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'll call you later.
Did Dr. Connors get captured too?
I need a minute. Harry's got superpowers? This is all happening so fast. Wait, what's that? Hey guys, I'm getting a strange spider bot signal.
You got that too?
Okay, I was like, did I just see that?
You testing something?
I was just about to call you guys. A bunch of them just pinged the network out of nowhere. They're using some funky wireless protocols.
I'll check it out and let you know what I find. Looking sharp.
Spider
Putting
bot.
info to the Spidey server.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out for more.
Send me the data when you find them. I'll try to track down who made them.
Okay, I think I gotta upgrade a little bit. Some skills. I need the not that. We'll just get those two. And then okay, what is this? After jump and dash are particularly charged.
Hey, long night?
Hey MJ, Harry and I stayed up doing tests on his suit. And we may have
Oh, that's
had too
crazy.
much pizza.
That's fast. I never know another live stream. Pops, because it's been so long, what was the name of the gal who used to be? Oh, who used to be a mod for your channel, and she's like putting up the game on screen, meant to be not me. That was, oh my gosh, I could picture her name right now. Why am I drawing a blank? I want to say it's Dream, but it wasn't Dream. Destiny? It's something like that. It wasn't Destiny, though. Type in exclamation point Colton. Exclamation point Colton. The strong, okay. That's not it. The one who Nightbot. Divine. Commands. Kiwi. The one who vanished was Kiwi.
It's really nice.
Just like the good old days. So I gotta know, what's Harry's radioactive spider?
I've never seen anything like this before. It's some kind of exosuit that completely eradicates any trace of his.
I wonder what she's up to. I haven't, it's been like a whole year. I hope she's okay as well.
It's incredible. And great timing, considering what happened at the park.
Any leads on where they might have taken Tombstone?
Not yet. But if I hear anything, you're my first call.
Oh, you're the best.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, Homecoming as Miles.
Aw, someone's asking their special one to Homecoming. But it looks like things got out of hand.
Did they overdo it like one of those gender reveal things?
Sounds less dramatic than that. I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, on my way.
So I got it now? Can I go any faster? There's normally a win thingy.
Hey, Spiders. Got something for you. Head to this location.
Felicia? Hey, Felicia.
Heard some chatter about the steel foundry in Williamsburg off a radio I swiped from those hunters. Sounds like Tombstone's there. He could use your help.
Thanks. Glad you're all right.
Did you make it to Paris in time?
Yeah, I did.
Woo!
Figured I owed you.
Oh, hold that thought.
Oh man, I can't do this alone.
You like Genki?
Seems like you might need some spider help.
Yeah, I had everything
Oh,
planned out.
BJ.
The clues, the screens, the art, the people, everything has to be perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I got you. Can you explain a little slower? What happened?
Okay.
Did you guys see that the Federal Reserve basically asked to lower the interest rate, and they couldn't come up on together on like a they couldn't come to a unanimous decision, so what they did was only lower it by a fourth.
Busted. Guy who rented it out to me won't answer. What a scam.
And so
Thanks.
if you guys didn't believe that the government has never had our best interests at heart, just keep that in mind. Because to me, it was a super thing. Should we make housing more affordable for the average American or not? And they could not figure out whether that should be a yes or a no statement question, which is, I think, it's crazy.
Generators are going for a lot these days. This baby's ours. You understand?
That's no ordinary rental transaction. You look tired.
Ain't nobody stepping to me. Mess around, find out. Hey, think I'm stupid?
Not that one. It must hurt.
Take care of these guys. I
For
should
them to
check on the
fall.
salesperson.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Glad to help. Your client asked me to look into a delivery delay. And guess we got our answer.
Yeah, about that. I'd love to deliver this thing, but those idiots already did so much damage.
I'm easily distracted. I was supposed to make it a short stream, but it's already been 2 hours.
Mind delivering the bad news for me?
So
Can do.
after this
Call
mission,
Vijay and give him the bad news.
and then
Tell me some good news. Well, it's news. Generators.
imagine seeing that time while you're walking down the street, some a webbed up guy, or them just falling down.
I've got something else in mind.
Ooh, that hurt.
Since the generator's no good, does BV have any backup ones?
I know they keep generators on the roof, but they're all overpowered for my setup.
We'd blow a fuse. Unless we find something underpowered.
I got a little bit of homework to do too.
That low voltage frequency.
And your electrical powers would fill in the rest.
Theoretically. Worth a shot.
Or a shock.
Like it happening in real time. Oh, you're just on the streets and you just watch somebody get webbed up. Oh.
Found a generator, but it's deactivated.
See? That should work great. Mind giving it your special spark?
Got the voltage we need. Now we just gotta route it to the ground floor.
Yes! I knew you'd figure it out.
Maybe I could connect these power nodes.
I wonder why he sounded like that.
Power seems to be traveling through an old circuit. Yeah. Maybe I should go into electrical engineering.
Oh.
Thank you a million.
Oh, now he's gonna ask the girl out.
Yourself the great electric spider.
Alright, he should retire.
I like Spider-Man just fine.
Oh! Just got attacked. He's on his way. Don't go just yet. I could still use your help. Just hide.
You know, is he getting paid for this?
Vijay's texting me. What? A whiteboard? Oh, Vijay, what are you up to? Wait a sec. That's the equation he helped me with on our first date. Study session. Study date?
Spider-Man, that's the first clue. Mind flipping it?
Okay, looks like I'm going this way. Okay, what is this? Aw, that's the movie we saw.
Like, I don't know.
Look, braces, lip balm, and all. But still, best kiss ever.
Spider-Man, poster is stuck. Can you give it a tug?
Like, are we... Oh my gosh. I don't get it. Like, Spider-Man's playing Cupid, but like, are they paying us to play Cupid? Because what they're doing is they're using a neighborhood superhero to just be like, hey, help me ask my boyfriend to prom.
Time for the big reveal. Find a seat, grab some popcorn.
Not gonna lie, I was confusing my game music with the music coming from your game, so I was
Vijay? This whole thing.
wondering why the track for stealth mission so
You're a special guy.
amped up.
I'm lucky you're my special guy. I love you, Lucas. Will you Will you?
Home?
Not exactly.
Oh no. Gotta be something I can do to help here. Need to use my chain lightning.
Homecoming? Oh, Vijay, of course.
Matching sequin placers?
Hell yeah.
Phew. That was close.
What a great waste or use of Spider-Man's time, though.
Spider-Man! Come down so I can thank you properly!
Like, you don't have anything better to do? No crimes to stop? No armed burglaries?
Thank you for making this possible.
Holy crap. You really got Spider-Man in on this? Best day ever.
I can help the cringe, as the kids say, with this one.
Enjoy homecoming.
Ah. I think I get it.
My pleas for peace have been rejected by calls for violence. From, you know it, Spider-Man. An attack on what was once a destination for enjoyment now stands desecrated and defiled.
Oh my gosh.
Our cherished Coney Island was victim to...
I think I have a great way to put this, right? I claim no political party, but conservatives remind me of J. Jonah Jameson.
A free-for-all brawl, destroying iconic attractions, history itself. Some of my fondest memories were at Coney Island. My father used to buy me the nickel pop and hot dog combo, and I, like any self-respecting American, would overindulge. Now, it's all been taken. To make matters worse, Spider-Man...
I can't blame you. Yeah. I feel like politics, people are so invested in politics that they haven't really realized that they're all bad people. And I don't think politics matter as much as your morals. Politics were designed to split everybody else apart.
The hunters and reformed criminal Lonnie Lincoln, a.k.a. Tombstone, and you have a recipe for the ruination of any normal person just trying to have a night out. These hunters are clearly after the Spider-Man and any of their accomplices. They're as much a blight on this city as the heroes protecting it. I'm sure old Mayor Grant loves what this does for tourism.
Yo, I'm back. Like I was saying, did you make it to Paris in time?
Yeah, I did. Figured I owed you one. Both of you. Even if the other Spider-Man couldn't be bothered to make an appearance.
Yeah. About...
You can save the explanation. We've both moved on. He's a good one, by the way.
He really is.
The followers of
Well,
the
thanks for the
Flame
tip.
only want to protect
Not sure I'd be
you.
able to find Tombstone in time without you.
Leave us
Yeah,
alone.
thanks.
We don't want to join you.
Take care of yourself.
Those fashion school rejects won't be getting the drop on me again.
Whoa, let me call you back. Sorry, nobody's getting branded today.
All these kids look the same. They run away.
Can't even. There's an ambulance not too far away. I'll drop you right off.
Oh, he's broken.
Thank you.
He said there's an ambulance nearby, though. He said. Who hired them? Who hired who? Those criminals? I think they were like self-promoting, because that had to be the worst group of criminals I ever fought.
And touchdown. They'll take good care of you here.
Thanks a ton. Man, people really don't appreciate you enough.
You're telling me, sir?
What was the deal with those guys? Felt like they came out of a cult. Better tell Pete about them.
They lost their chance at college.
Longer than I planned.
Unfortunately.
You were saying?
You can save the explanation. We've both moved on. He's a good one, by the way.
He really is. Well, thanks for the tip. Not sure I'd be able to find Tombstone in time without you.
Yeah, thanks. Take care of yourself.
Those fashion school rejects won't be getting the drop on me again. Ta-ta, spiders.
Miles, let me take this one. You're gonna miss your essay deadline.
But what if...
If Lee's there, I'll take care of him. Spider-Man can wait. Miles can't.
All right. Just keep in touch.
All right. I think now is a good enough time to hop off. You know, we'll be back on Friday. And we'll probably be back longer on Friday because I don't have anything else to do, and I should probably have my homework finished before then. I got an assignment to take care of today before I can go to bed, and then my wife and kids are... my wife and Azalea, we're watching Inuyasha together. So Azalea's been pestering me nonstop. Won't let me do anything unless it's about watching Inuyasha in the morning, right after school, right before bed. Dad, are we gonna watch Inuyasha? Dad, do you have to stream today? Oh, you do have to stream today? That means I can't watch Inuyasha? I got my kids into anime by accident. I got Azalea into anime by accident. I really wanted a kid who watched anime, and I was like, "Oh, the girl, you should check out Sailor Moon," which is an older anime. You know what I mean? And I got her into Sailor Moon, and then after I got her into Sailor Moon, I just been showing her like smaller, older animes, and now it's like, Dad, I want to watch this, but we have to watch it together because you showed it to me. I'm not watching it without you. And I'm just like, dang. You binge anime just like your daddy. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Anyways, stay easy, yo. MT, Croissant, Nick. I don't know if anybody else showed up. Kill. Did anyone else talk in the chat? I think that's all who up in the chat. Anyways, y'all take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday. We'll try to beat this game on Friday. We'll be here like maybe like a long old day. Stays to the midnight because we got nothing to do on the weekend. I'm pretty sure. Maybe actually because I might have to take my kids piano, but I'll figure that out. Maybe whatever. Anyways, ta-ta for now.